Hello everyone, today I am here with George and he has just opened the Windmill pub again, and I'm here to chat to him about his journey. It's owned by himself and his brother Elia, and they own the Windmill pub and Clocktown. So George, hi.
Hi Liana, how you doing?
Thank you so much for inviting me down. It's brilliant, so excited to have the pub open again in the area. It needs it desperately.
Yeah.
So tell us a little bit about yourself and your brother and why you opened it and what brought you to Clocktown really.
Well, thank you for coming in and taking the time to do this with us. It's actually a very interesting story. So we're not actually restaurateurs, we're not publicans. Both my brother and I are actually engineers. So
wow.
My brother's in oil and gas. I'm a civil engineer, but I work in real estate. And then during lockdown, we started off a small hobby that just escalated very, very quickly into something that has brought us here. So we actually started well, we've always been foodies. Like, we've always loved food. We used to blog about food. We've traveled all over the world, motivated by trying new things. And so during
lockdown epiphanies, huh? They've made us all do crazy things.
It's amazing how much free time people had on their hands.
But it's good because it made you rethink life and rethink what you're doing. So that was your catalyst. That was what made you do this. Brilliant.
Exactly. So yes, I mean, my brother still works full time. I still work somewhat part time, but then we've kind of taken over the bar, and this has become we're working almost like 18-hour days now, because it's just it's a lot more demanding than we realized. But I mean, like back in February, we started off. We were bored at home, like I said. We started cooking food, and then we thought, all right, listen, we know how to cook. Actually, to be honest, let me clarify. My brother knows how to cook.
Elia knows how to cook.
Elia knows how to cook. He watches the Food Network pretty much like 5 hours a day because his job's very easy, and so he's learned a lot of skills and tips. And so we thought, okay, well, why not try to sell our food online on Uber Eats? So that's how Clocktown was born.
So Clocktown is your baby. That's your idea. Because
exactly.
I mean, fried chicken. It's just.
Exactly.
I saw your menu, and I literally want to order everything on it.
Thank you. Yeah, I mean, so we wanted to take a gourmet premium style, or we wanted to go down a gourmet and premium take on fried chicken. So we wanted to use high quality ingredients, high quality cooking process, good quality chicken, and so we went about playing around with a whole bunch of different processes to like create the menu. So we started selling our food on Uber Eats online, only on Uber Eats back in February.
So how do you end up with a pub?
We don't know. No, so we became one of the top eats in Northwest London on Uber Eats after about 5 or 6 weeks. I mean, the reviews were phenomenal. People just kept ordering. We have actually it almost became like a cult following. We have a loyal band of customers that are constantly ordering and eating with us.
That's absolutely brilliant. Congratulations.
Yeah. It's testament to I guess the flavors and the quality and the effort that we have put into the food. But yeah, so we were cooking from our home kitchen, so it's effectively a dark kitchen, and it was our home kitchen. We just moved into the house actually with our parents, and then we didn't have enough space. We didn't have enough capacity, and then also my mum got pretty tired of us ruining her kitchen every night.
I mean, the cleanup, poor mum.
Exactly, she was sick and tired of us, and so she served an eviction notice on us and said, listen, you boys need to get out of my kitchen.
I love that. That's brilliant.
So we started looking. So we started looking for places because we just wanted to expand our operations slightly, and also, not get killed. Like,
yeah. You can't not grow too quickly that you can't cope, but exactly. Grow it. Yeah. Okay.
And also, we wanted to keep my mum happy. So we started looking for places, and because it was lockdown, we knew a lot of pubs were shut, so we started approaching pubs saying, listen, can we rent your kitchen space? We'll generate you some income that you're shut. And we only want to just use the kitchen, and then we can just, deliver from like the back door. Like, we just have the delivery drivers coming to the back door. And so you're not really going to be open, you're just only your kitchen really. And we grew up in this area, so we've lived here for the last 20 years. And this place was beautiful. We will always remembered it because we used to come here maybe 10 years ago. By this place, I mean the Windmill. And so we approached the landlord here and said, listen, like, we're very interested in just renting your kitchen. Would you be up for it? And then the conversation got going, and then one thing led to another, and he said, listen, why don't you take the bar space also, give me a bit more in rent, take the bar space, you can have the garden, you can have the dining area and the bar, and see what you can do with it. And so
the Windmill pub is open again. That's
exactly.
Brilliant. Care of George and his brother Leah.
Exactly.
And you get the benefit of getting the chicken, and I mean, I've seen the varieties. Okay, so tell us a bit about the chicken. What's your special?
So we don't actually have a standout. That's the great thing.
They're all good.
That must mean that they're all good, right? So
yeah.
For us, so normally you go into a restaurant and this is the best seller, this is what everybody gets. Here it's much more of what is your taste. We have 5 flavors, and so we do chicken wings and chicken burgers and a selection of delicious sides and desserts. But we effectively have 5 flavors. So we have the buttermilk chicken, which is the plain no sauce chicken, and it's just our fried chicken wings and chicken burgers, the classic. And then we have the chipotle honey barbecue, which is like a sweet, slightly spicy but very sweet barbecue, smoky barbecue flavor. We have the Korean sweet and spicy sauce. So this is something that I have sort of really pushed and tried to perfect. I mean, I used to live out in the Middle East, and there's this fantastic Korean restaurant out there, and they used to do the most incredible double fried Korean fried chicken. And if anybody is a fan of chicken, they know Korean fried chicken is probably some of the best. So that flavor is, like as it says, it's sweet, spicy. It's like we infuse quite a lot of flavors. So we have honey, caramelized sugar with the gochujang paste. It's like the Korean red bean paste. That one seems to be quite popular. The other flavors that we have are the classics, raunchy buffalo. I'm making you hungry, right?
You're making me so hungry. It's evening, everybody, and it's like 6 p.m. and I'm literally starting to salivate.
Don't worry, we'll feed you very well.
I'm a foodie too, you see. The food is my passion, so I was very excited about this.
Well, don't worry, we'll make sure we'll spread a feast for you afterwards. And so we have a couple of other flavors. We have a buffalo. One that's unique is like Mama is garlic butter, homemade garlic butter and parmesan flavor, which is, some people are absolutely going crazy for it. Some people are like, whoa, this is a bit too much.
We're not sure.
Exactly. So for us, I think that's one of them. But I mean, because we work from a small kitchen, we've had to make everything very efficient. And so you get our flavors in the wings and you get them in the burgers. But when we make the burgers, we add a little twist or a little creative turn that makes them taste completely different to the wings. So for example, if you get the Korean wings, but you get the somo burger, which has the Korean chicken, we use thighs, by the way.
Yeah.
We don't use chicken breasts because they're more succulent. But it has the Korean thighs, basted with a Korean sauce. But we add an Asian slaw, which is a bit tangy, so it complements the sweetness quite well. For example, the garlic butter and parmesan. One of our most popular burgers is the Italian plumber, which we add ranch on top of the garlic butter and the parmesan, and it comes out this super creamy, like very succulent burger.
So as soon as someone's passionate about something, you just hear it, don't you? And you sound so passionate, and I think what you're doing is incredible. So well done for your journey. It's absolutely brilliant. And you said you've lived in the area for, 20 years?
20 years. More than 20 years, I guess. But yeah.
So the question, what do you love about living in the area? What do you love about living in NW2, Cricklewood?
It's the diversity. Honestly, the diversity of Cricklewood in this area is phenomenal. I mean, as we all know, Cricklewood used to be a mainly Irish area back, 20, 30 years ago. But over the last 20 years since we've been here, we've seen that there's a lot more communities that have come into the area.
Yeah, it's so diverse. I mean, you hear all different languages walking down the high street. It's great, isn't it?
Exactly. So you have your sort of Arab butchers, and you have your Polish supermarket, which is next door. And I also have to shout them out. They're fantastic. The ACC Polski supermarket next door. They're great guys over there. You have your Lebanese restaurants. You still your strong Irish community. You know, even on our road, we live down near Dolly Hill. You have a great mix of people. You have, and it's constantly evolving. And so that's the beauty of Cricklewood, I think.
I felt that as well, and that sense of community and all supporting each other. And I really want everybody to support you on this venture, because firstly, there aren't enough pubs in the area, or gastro pubs that serve really good food, which it shows that you're passionate about. So you've got an offer for us, don't you?
Yeah, so for all of our local residents, Cricklewood, Mainsbury, West Hampstead, all of NW2 and beyond, we're doing 10% discounts on all food and drinks, just as a thank you for the support that we've received over the beginning, and also to let everybody know that the windmill's back. The windmill is going to be restored to its former glory, and that you can have some fantastic chicken, you can have a great time, you can have some fresh beers, and you can really enjoy yourself here.
That's brilliant. George, thank you so much for meeting me today.
Thank you so
much. And you've heard it, the windmill is now restored to its former glory. It has a fantastic owner, George, and his brother Elia. And they make the most, well, I'm going to tell you because I've heard it I've already been recommended, that's why I'm here visiting, about the fantastic chicken, and I'm about to taste it. So please come and support this incredible local business. Thank you for watching.
Thank you, Liana.